is 2021. Like so many, we've picked up the pieces of the past, cleared out the mess of 2020. This is a blank slate. An opportunity, an ambitious moment. Where will your dreams take you? Where will God take you? C3 NYC, we are part of a God dream, a vision to bring heaven to earth, hope to the hopeless, freedom to the captives, and joy to the poor in spirit. Now more than ever, we can love our neighbors, those near and far. We can bring the goodness of the gospel in truth and power, words and actions. Revival is in the air. The year is 2021. Now more than ever, we are vision builders. Vision Builders is the mission, building, and expansion fund for C3 NYC. This is how we bring the good news to our city, our nation, our world, and our church. This year, we pledged to raise just over $2.5 million, and in 2 months into our giving, we raised $203,992 of this pledge and already see incredible impact through your generosity. Harsh weather and increasing safety restrictions over the holiday season could have had us close up shop, but instead, we expanded our food partnerships into a Thanksgiving food pantry that blessed 400 families in the Lower East Side with full meal boxes and turkeys, and Christmas toy drives serving food and toys to 1,400 families in Williamsburg, the Bronx, the Lower East Side, and Brownsville. These pop-ups also featured haircuts, festivities, and a visit from Santa. Through Vision Builders, we will be continuing our food pantries for weekly impact and bringing hope to NYC throughout the year. This year, we've launched our new partnership with Restore NYC, an anti-sex trafficking organization that seeks to end trafficking in New York and restore the well-being and independence of survivors. We've started our monthly commitment, which focuses on helping survivors redefine their lives holistically, paying special attention to the long-term impact of finding housing, jobs, and providing for their well-being as they get on their feet and step into hope.
Hey, prison ministry has been on fire. We had a Christmas tree lighting at one of our juvenile facilities where I got to speak about hope. The kids were so into it, and it was just so cool to build with them. We also did a Christmas toy drive where we volunteered and we got to pass out toys so that the kids could actually send toys to their family. And we've been walking the facility grounds. We've been meeting on Zoom every Monday night, and we've been seeing our prayer voices grow. Specifically for this one gentleman's story, and we prayed over him day and night, and we saw that his sentence was diminished. He actually got released, and now we're believing for that kid to find home in the church and community. Hey, and I just want to call our church right now to believe for revival, because that's what we're believing for, and we know that every single kid is going to be free, and we're going to see that in their hearts.
With our partnership with C3 Alive in Kasese, Uganda, we had set the plans to purchase land and start construction on a church building. But with miraculous doors opening, we have been able to secure a 10-year lease on a building in the heart of the city. On December 15th, the lease to a previous space ended, and through your generosity, only 5 days later on December 20th, C3 Alive held their first service in their new space.
Hi, C3 NYC, Pastor Josh and Georgie Kelsey. We are standing right here at the building. Come on, the rent is fully paid and we are excited. We are having great services right here in this place. We want to say thank you for standing with us. And here with some of our members, we are doing a shout out for you. 1, 2, 3. C3 NYC, we love you so much. Thank you very much. We are C3. We are C3. We are C3.
Buildings are a hub, a gathering place, a legacy that stretches wide, opening doors to bring people together from one side of the city to the next, but also reaching deep, connecting generations. A building creates history and leaves a promise for the future. So when we as vision builders invest in church buildings and properties, we are providing for our children, their children, and the generations to come. We are making a way for a rich heritage of faith to impact these neighborhoods for the years to come. We are one church, 3 cities, in the midst of a pandemic. God has worked miracles and divine connections that brought us from NYC to Paris and Berlin. Through Vision Builders, we have expanded our reach and gone global with our online church experience. This December, we invested in a special Christmas production which included a Broadway orchestra, streaming the service and album, and enhanced film equipment. This investment saw over 4,000 people impacted around the world as we shared the good news of great joy that our King has come, that Jesus is God with us.
It's really amazing, this Christmas production, how we were able to use a warehouse as a blank canvas to just think through some creative things on how we were going to use technology to tell such a compelling story so that you are engaged and feeling uplifted from your home. One of those ways we're using an LED screen to just highlight some of the amazing parts of the production itself. Being distraction-free, but using immersive colors and really hitting a lot of the senses while you watch this that would highlight the significance and importance of this story. And with this technology, we get to just have the opportunity to do a lot more amazing things. This is just the beginning of what we can do as a creative group of team at C3 with the investment of Vision Builders. With Easter and other Sunday services coming up, we could just continue to create environments that glorify God with technology.
We believe that this worship of this house provides an anthem, a place of surrender and blessing, where we can encounter the living God, the God whose loyal love never abandons us, whose hope will be like our praises breaking the dawn with the light of Christ's love. Through Vision Builders, we released our last single, All of Heaven, on January 8th, with the full EP coming out on February 5th. Our church is rooted in dinner parties, an authentic and intimate community where we laugh together, rejoice together, weep, grieve, and grow together. Our church app, which is in the final stages of development, is a tool that will enable us to communicate and implement our dinner parties to the fullest. We are excited to see our dinner parties in NYC, Paris, and Berlin connecting like never before. God is moving through the surrender, sacrifice, and generosity of this house, and it's just the beginning. We've just begun to step into the initiatives and partnerships that will shape 2021. These are only a few of the stories that will define our giving as a church family, and there is so much more. As we continue to sow in generosity, we know that the harvest is not just a number, but a life, a soul. Take our partnership with RIP Medical Debt. This year, we have a goal to give $25,000 towards eliminating medical debt for those most in need. Last year, we impacted 1,994 people with $2,779,855 in debt forgiveness across New York and Louisiana. Letters were sent out across to homes across counties. Your debt is forgiven. You're free. In order to fulfill our goal to relieve $2.5 million through debt forgiveness, we will need $227,947 to close the gap in this next month of Vision Builders giving and continue our commitments to reach our amount pledged this year, $2,591,634. Vision Builders, the time is now more than ever. Of all the resolutions we can make this year, of the ways we can strategize the weeks and months to come, we can choose to build the vision, to be a part of something bolder, brighter, and more beautiful, something bigger than any one of us, a movement, a calling that we can put our hands to and see the Spirit move far beyond what we could dream or imagine. It's 2021. The time is now.